Hey guys, it's Rebecca again. I am going to be reviewing Linger, overdue, because I read this like 3 months ago maybe, or 4 months ago. Linger by Maggie C. Botter. And it's a sequel to Shiver by Maggie as well. If you guys have not read this book, I wrote down a little short summary about what it's about. Okay. With Sam newly cured of being a wolf, him and Grace try to spend as much time together as possible. Changes in Grace are noticeable, and she is slowly getting very sick. Meanwhile, a new wolf is introduced by the name of Cole and stirs things up. Isabel has gotten better since the death of her brother Jack and stays a helpful but sometimes annoying constant in the novel. What's really crazy about this book is that it's told from 4 different perspectives. And also what's really crazy is the first book, Shiver, I had, but I read it on my Kindle, which is like a electronic book, but I did not notice. It's the same thing in Shiver, but look, it's green. And the words are green. How cool is that? Like, the words are green. And I had to, have my friend help me because I was going crazy. I thought that each chapter, got darker and darker. It didn't. So I was a little crazy. But what's sad was I am such a bookworm. I am such a nerd that when I went on a road trip with my friend Bree to Ohio earlier this summer, we went to a theme park called Kings Island, and in the line, I brought my book with me for the lines and everything, and it started pouring rain. I've never been in a rainstorm, legit. I've never ever been in downpour, and my book got really wet, and it's fat here, and it's all wet and ruined. Everything's damaged, but what are you gonna do about it? So, if you have not read this book, it's really good. If you like Shiver, there's no reason why you should not read Linger. That's all I'm going to say. I had mixed feelings about this book. I thought that with Grace turning into a wolf at the end, I didn't really know how to cope with that because it was a surprise, definitely. But I don't know. I mean, she had a setup for another book, Forever, which is the next book. It's called Forever. They just got back together. I'm such a sap. I am such a sap. I was really upset, but I'm liking Cole a lot. I am loving Cole. He is snarky and sassy. I'm not really liking him and Isabella together because I don't like Isabella. I don't like her. I feel sorry that her brother died. I mean, that sucks for her, but she was a bitch before, and she's mean now too, and I don't like her. I don't like girls like that. All prissy and blonde, and I don't know. I don't like that. I do like Cole, though. He's I have a little crush on Cole. Except for the times he did get kind of annoying, though. And Cole is the former rock star, something like that. I don't really know. With Grace getting sick and everything, it put a damper on the whole novel. I feel like this book could have been so much better if everything went right. That's so much to ask for. Just something goes right. Of course it's too much to ask for because then what would the problem be and who would read it? I would. I'd love to live in a perfect world. Because she gave it away the minute it happened. Even the back said it, sort of. I don't know. But the whole Grace getting sick through the whole novel, and she just never wanted to even spend time with Sam, or she hid it from Sam, which was completely stupid. She shouldn't have hid it from Sam. I mean, they could have done something. They could have put her in her car again and let her. They could have rebid her and put her in her car and let her heat up again. Stick her in the oven or something. Those are the only problems I had with this book. Caillou, be quiet. Shh, my dog's crying. I don't know. I like this book a lot, but I am waiting for the 3rd book where they wrap everything together and such. Another thing I had a little problem about is, this is a pet peeve I have when reading. When the author spends way too much time detailing something or focusing on one character than she does pulling the story together. I see why it's important. I respect the talent for doing that, and the detail is just amazing. Maggie C. Botter is a very good author. I'm not going to let that not escape my lips. But I don't know. I felt the plot kind of didn't go anywhere. It just added problems. They added a wolf, which does add to the plot, but I don't know. And then more werewolves. The whole thing with Sam and his family about all the werewolves being there last summer. The whole last summer for the wolves was really sad because Sam grew up with them. Where is he gonna live? Oh, and when Beck brought home bleeding teenagers from Canada, that was fucked up. They were screaming, and apparently they wanted it, and or some. I forgot why they were there, but you can't. Oh, if I saw that, I would just be cringe. Oh my god. Oh, I shut the book down and I threw it. I was like, oh my god. Can you just imagine like being like, oh, sup, Beck? Like going up to your friend and they're like, hey, look what I got. And they open their pickup truck and there's like 7 teenage bleeding children screaming and holding their head and being like, I'm a wolf. I didn't like that. Hi, you. Come here. But, my dog is just like popping up everywhere. I'll appreciate this book for what it's worth. It's very well written. I'll give her that. But I was expecting more. I was a little disappointed. Out of 5 stars, I gave 3 to 3.5. So it's definitely worth reading. I like the 4 viewpoints and everything. That was nice. So that's it for Linger book review, and I will see you guys next time.